Imagine being 4 years old. Your world is your backyard, the warmth of your family. Now imagine being snatched from it, blindfolded, driven for miles, and then silence. You're pushed out of a car into a wall of green. You're alone, deep in the heart of the Colombian rainforest. This isn't fiction. This was the beginning of Marina Chapman's life in 1954. Her kidnappers, for reasons she'd never know, simply abandoned her. Days turned into a terrifying blur. Hunger was a constant ache in her small frame. Every shadow, every rustling leaf was a threat. She was on the verge of giving up. Then salvation appeared in the most unlikely form, a troop of capuchin monkeys. Cautious at first, they watched this small, strange creature in their territory. Desperate, Marina started to mimic them. She watched what they ate, what they discarded. She copied their calls, their movements. Slowly, incredibly, they accepted her. For 5 years, this was her family. They taught her the rhythms of the jungle. She learned to climb high into the canopy, to find safe water, to crack nuts with stones. Her human language faded, replaced by the hoots and gestures of the monkeys. She was one of them. Her identity as a human girl was nearly gone. Then, civilization came crashing back in. Hunters, deep in the jungle, stumbled upon the feral child. But this wasn't a rescue. It was a capture. Thrown back into a world she no longer understood, Marina's ordeal was far from over. The hunters sold her to a brothel. She escaped, only to be enslaved by a mafia family. Her survival instincts, honed not in a city, but in the wild, were the only things that kept her alive. She learned to be resourceful, to be resilient, to run.
Eventually, she found her way into a loving adoptive family, and then to a new life in England, where she married and had children of her own. When she finally told her story in a book, the world was captivated. But with fascination came skepticism. How could a child so young survive? Psychologists suggested it could be false memory syndrome, a mind creating a narrative to cope with severe trauma. Anthropologists pointed out that some of her descriptions of the monkeys, like building nests, don't match known capuchin behavior. Yet, a professor in Colombia conducted a test, showing her pictures of her human family mixed with photos of capuchin monkeys. Her emotional response, he claimed, strongly suggested her story was true. We may never have concrete proof. No documents, no witnesses from that time. We are left with only Marina's memories. So what is the truth? Is it a literal account of a girl raised by apes? Or is it a powerful metaphor for a child who endured unimaginable horrors and found a way to survive by creating her own family, her own world? Perhaps the answer doesn't really matter. Marina Chapman's story, whether fact or fractured memory, is a staggering testament to the endurance of the human spirit. It's a story that challenges our understanding of family, survival, and the wildness that resides within us all.